Hello everybody, my name is xSmokeY-KiLLeRx. Today we're going to be playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I have played this before, but like on my own, I've never made a video. So we're going to start a new one. I don't remember anything at all whatsoever about the game. So all of you guys are going to be going with this, with me. Let's see how it goes. Just normal. Honestly, I like scary games, but at the same time, I don't. I'm pretty sure like everybody else. Because like, we like the tension and all that in the game, but at the same time, we don't.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
It sounds like a lot of stuff is breaking. Okay. Is that blood or just a weird substance on the floor? I have no idea. Okay, so can I move now? Yes. Okay. A memento has been added to the journal. Make sure to check this whenever you get stuck. Probably I'll get stuck a shit ton of times. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Maybe the red one is actually blood, but the pink one, I don't really know. Okay, I have zero. I can't do nothing with this. I do not know how do I interact. I'm guessing square or something. Is that blood in the corner? Oh no, that's like a flag. Okay. I cannot turn on matches. What's this Thomas Grip introduction?
Hi, my name is Thomas Grip, and I'm one of the co-founders of Frictional Games. I worked with engine code, gameplay code, design, and many other things for Amnesia. In my commentaries, I will mainly focus on the design behind the different parts of the game.
Okay, I thought you were gonna shut up as soon as I went away. Can I press it again and... Okay, he just shut up. Okay. Okay.
The name of this level is Rainy Hall, and it's supposed to be a combination of atmosphere setter and tutorial for the player. We wanted the player to start the game in a slow way so they could settle in and get used to how the game works. Amnesia is not a game with constant action happening all the time, and we wanted to have a constrained map where the player gets used to it.
Why are you going closer to the floor?
The only thing you need to do is to follow the track and get to the end of the level. Also, following tracks is something that becomes very useful in later levels, so we try to teach players this from the start.
Okay, thank you. Just hope the mementos will help me a little bit more. I'm guessing I cannot go through this door. No, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'ma just head this way. Hold down R2 and move the right stick in order to move doors. Press hold on to control the door open or shut. Okay, and there's... What's this? To turn on the lights, I'm guessing? Tinderbots, yeah. Oh, I thought that was a lever. See what's mysteries might be. Okay, another tinderbox. Okay, tinderbots are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in inventory. Okay, I have 2 right now. Oh, I can pick up stuff. Okay. I don't know where that go. Anything on the table? No. Why am I sideways? Can I open this? Yes, another tin of pots right here. And a beautiful painting, actually. Okay. For a second, I just thought that there was somebody standing. I don't like weird steps when I'm not walking. Who the fuck's nearby? And why is the candle moving? The thingy. This is some kind of goop. Like heavy pink goop or something. And I'm pretty sure it's not. Why are you going to the floor? No. Don't go. Why would you go close to the... I would start running. I would not get close, all huggy and stuff with the floor. Oh no. I don't want to go in that door. Can I open this? Oh yes, I can. And there's nothing in there. Okay. Still, pink goop. That's not blood. I don't want to go in here. Oh, it's actually... That's a lot of light. Okay, not anymore. Let me just... Nope. 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 No, thank you. I don't want to go in there no more. I don't like it. Oh, another one of those thingies. I don't know what. Let's see.
This is one of the first level that we created for the game, and it was initially part of the archives level, which we will reach in a bit. Amnesia started out with a pretty different design, and when we redesigned it, the maps did not fit. This caused us to split them up and scatter them out. So in the first design, after this corridor, the archives level was supposed to follow, and the room lying there now was built much later. In fact, the first designs did not have Daniel waking up with an amnesia at all, and it was actually added later on. In the first story draft, Daniel still had hidden memories, but he was unaware of this at the start of the story. However, as we redesigned things, we found the waking up with amnesia thingy, although a bit cliché, much more fitting.
Okay. Witnesses. I don't know what that says. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Is there a light? I need a light. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes, or search for other sources of light. Where can I turn a light on here? Okay, I don't like that at all. This is a place with light. My sanity shouldn't go down. It's head is pounding and hands are shaking. Okay. Shouldn't be that low, I'm guessing. I don't know. This room. Where can you turn something? No. I'm staying right here next to the light. Where's all that wind coming from? The place is totally closed. No. What's this? Lantern? You have picked up a lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square or selecting it in the inventory. I feel like I should use it now, but not really. Oh, another $10.
Hi there, my name is Luis Rodero. I'm mostly the tool programmer, level scripter at times, and perhaps the main reason why the rest of the core team at Fictional Games is pretty much forced to speak English at our internal meeting, as I am the only non-Swede here. Now, what a Spaniard is doing with a bunch of Swedish guys is a whole different story with what we're discussing today. By the way, I will be talking mostly about tools and scripting. Hope you like it.
Okay, let's see what this almost as
The
planned.
editors themselves went through a lot of design changes during the development. Not that many in visual appeal as in internal stuff, like data structures and handling. This happened mostly because at the beginning we only knew the basic stuff that needed to be in them, and as they grew in features and functionality, they started to kind of fall apart, mostly due to my big lack of previous experience in projects like this. Right now, aloud, what the hell still sounds in my head when I look at some parts of the code, but I am still proud of them. They can also get a bit buggy at times, but hopefully this won't happen again in the future, and I already got some nice ideas for the next iteration of the tools.
Okay. So it's on, so it has oil. Okay, I shouldn't need it here. There's... No? Apparently I do? No, that's like... Okay. Just like a little event happening, because there's light source here, so I shouldn't need it. So I think turning this on would be a waste of matches. Because I remember very little about the game from the first time that I actually played it. But I remember the tinder boxes played a big role in the game, because you could run out of them. That much I think I remember. And there's a little light source over here. What's this?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so this is me talking to myself, because I remember in the beginning of the game, he was saying, I am Daniel. So I'm guessing that was me who wrote the letter. The lantern drains oil when it's turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, press X over the oil item in the inventory. Getting the story going. Okay, I think there was something else over here to play. Was there? No. Okay, so this too.
Hello everyone, my name is Mikael, and I'm the writer for Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
Okay. Hi, Michael.
I think we can all feel the story kick-starting as we finish the letter from Daniel. The game itself is just filled with confusion, and I think we're really doing the player a service keeping it simple in the beginning. Basically try to take your revenge on Alexander. That is the premise of the game. You don't really need to dive any deeper than that, but hoping that the player will care about the story, they have the entire game in front of them to decide if they think killing Alexander is justified or not.
Oh, I don't really know about that. But I don't like them noises. But I'm guessing that we will find out if we actually should kill them or not. There's light here. To run, hold L2 while moving. Okay. Can I jump over there? Oh yes, I can. Forget what I said, I cannot. Okay, so hold L2 to run. Okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I do not know what that is, or if it has any relevance to the story, but I'm guessing it does. What's this? The entrance hall.
Hello, my name is Mark Nikander. I'm a 3D artist and level creator at Fictional Games. I started out as an helper during Penumbra Overture, and I was finally hired as a full-time artist in the later part of Penumbra Black Plague.
Oh, that's nice. I'm really happy for you, my man.
The entrance hall was first shown in our first gameplay trailer, and while the layout hasn't changed much, the details certainly have. We build our levels from sets of pieces, in this case, the custom-based set. While the carefully planned set pieces made level building very easy, the levels became very similar and we had to make special pieces to the levels. Now, 1.5 years later, the special pieces make up about half of the pieces in the custom-based set, and we made changes to incorporate these objects into the earlier levels. An example of this can be seen if you compare the hole in the roof now with the one from the first trailer. The new roof was made in the middle of the project when you built level 9 back hall. A special version was made to give the roof hole in the entrance hall more depth and detail.
Okay. Let's get this one ready.
Scattered throughout the game, you can see some signs written in Latin. The reason for using it is that it was considered a language of culture and science, as most scientific and philosophy authors wrote their works and treatises in it. As we are dealing with a castle dwelled by a pretty smart guy that has been around since the Renaissance period, Latin all around the place was something we should expect. Being the only guy in the team that had a direct contact with Latin, in high school to be more precise, well, it was kind of logical that any translation to be done would have my name on it. Translating stuff into Latin was kind of strange and fantastic to do. At first I had a classic Latin dictionary, so if I had to translate any modern term, I would have to track its etymology down to the Latin equivalent, or look for a synonym or similar expression that had a direct translation. Then I had the luck to come across some dictionary for modern stuff online that addressed most of this stuff for a huge lot of terms, so it couldn't have come in a better time. Some days I would have Sebastian dropping a list of 9 or so entries to be translated, and before finding this dictionary, it was quite a lot of work. On a side note, we even had a choose your Latin poll on a couple entries, just to pick the one that sounded better for everyone. Results were pretty unanimous, by the way. For some final words on this, I must confess that, while I was pretty good at this in high school, that was like 15 years ago.
I'm
right
sorry.
now I'm not 100%
I just got real
sure
fucking scared when it
translations are
turned me
correct at all,
over.
but I took the time to make them at least plausible.
Fuck.
My apologies go in advance to any Latin guru up there playing the game, as I myself get on the verge of losing my temper when I see stuff like this obviously made up.
Shit, the thing when it turned me around, it really fucking scared the living shit out of me because I thought that something killed me or something.
Back when it started, you might have missed one of the biggest changes in our production pipeline. 2 years back, we started a toolset side project to ease and speed up the creation of content for the game. I'd say the level editor, which is what we, or more specifically James, Mark and Marcus, have used to build all the halls and corridors you are walking through right now, is the big star of the pack. Its workings in a nutshell, while all the models and assets are actually made in software like Maya or Blender, everything geometry-wise in the levels is put together in it. Then lighting and sweet details like decals and fog are added in. While this approach might sound simple, really nice stuff can come out from it, as you can see in the game.
Okay, yeah, the wine cellar and the laboratory. Okay, let's check first whatever is over here. Okay, more oil and tinderbots. Guessing none of them books will actually help me out. Maybe in the future, like one that might. Shut the. I'm talking here, you know. You're interrupting me. One that might open like a secret thing, maybe, but for oh wait. When holding an object, press L1 to throw it. Okay, sorry for that. I'm back. I just received a call. Well, I had to. Okay, I'm guessing I am not going through there, so I had to answer a call. Sorry. Okay, so no going around here then. I'm guessing downstairs. Let's check the mementos. How did I check? Oh, it was triangle. No mementos are available. Okay. So the first one that I had was follow this, so I'm guessing I'm gonna just keep following it. What's this? The refinery. Oh. No, sorry. Okay, Thomas grip.
This is one of the many hub levels in the game. And this is a design concept that we started out with in Penumbra. The idea is to give the player some freedom on where to go, but at the same time give a clear objective. In this level, the slime obstacle is the thing that the player needs to get past, and all other levels then have things needed to do so. The slime itself is one of the few puzzles left from the initial designs, and the one I'm probably the least proud of. Now that the slime appears all around, it feels a bit forced that you need to have a potion on the slime. Many testers also complained that they wanted other options in getting rid of the slime, like burning it. However, creating a potion is the central theme for this hub, so we had to let it be. I don't think it's that bad, but we probably could have redesigned it if we had time.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been way faster to just burn it. It is tough and plain. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Pretty sure with an axe it might. But okay. But yeah, since that's the way they design it, well, nothing we can do about it. Okay, so there was a place that I can go up there and two over here. I'm gonna go to the wine cellar first. Let's some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can I dissolve it? Okay, then maybe to the laboratory. To see if there we can create something to tear that apart. Okay, lamp, please. Thank you. Let me turn this on just in case. No. Lamp it is. See if over here now I don't need it. There's two light sources over here. Well, I'm glad this is blocked, because whatever it's in the other side, I don't really want to have to deal with it. But I'm guessing at some point I will have to. And I'm not happy about it.
This shouldn't be.
Oh, that's smoke, okay. There was something coming down. Almost everything is
The
particles.
particle editor is also a fine part of the tool bundle, and it is what we use to create particle effects for maps and events. We use particles to do nice effects like the flames in torches and the smoke that comes out from them. All we have to do is add one or more particle emitters, set up some parameters like starting position and speed, on all sorts
Okay,
of
just pretty
settings
much
in
just
size,
explaining
color, or
what they
speed.
did to create the
It's
smoke
funny
and the
how you
fire.
can simulate all kinds of effects with such simple elements. I very much recommend you to try it yourself.
Okay, so I shouldn't... Why am I trembling? Okay, it was like a little bit of an earthquake. Where is it though? What is this? The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, so maybe I should have gone to the wine cellar. So I have no more pages. Okay, no more pages. Something in the memento now. I'm gonna turn this on. But just that one. Oh, fuck.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Cobra and Aquafortis. Maybe that's something that we should remember. Somebody, if you can, write it down in the comments, so just I don't want to forget. I'm gonna try to write it down too, but if you guys write it in the comments, I'll really appreciate it. Picked up chemistry pot. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment, I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced, are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aquafortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, so I'm guessing this kind of thing will be used to okay, no more pages. Will be used for that tissue that we saw down there, the slime. I'm guessing we're gonna use it to dissolve it. Okay, so can you get out of here? Thank you. And this one? Okay, what's this? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay, so, okay, I can see through it again and see the same message. Okay. Hopefully that person as well. And I can go down there. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna end up going to the refinery. I'll check the mementos. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Yeah, we read that not so long ago. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to... Okay, yeah, we read that before. Oh, wait. cannot be opened? Okay. What about this one? No, not either. Okay. This one should be open. Yes. And another tinderbox. There's no oil left in the lantern. You need to find an oil potion and use it to make the lantern work again. Okay, so I have like 4 of them. Okay, yeah, 4 of them. Let me just leave it there. Okay. So we gotta actually head back to the wine cellar and see if we can find, which we should, the whatever liquids we actually need, or components, to mix them to dissolve whatever tissue it's blocking the way to what it was. Hold the place downstairs that is blocked with that tissue or slime or whatever it is. Okay, so wine cellar down here. It's locked and I will not open without a key. No plan! We gotta find a key. That's what I was gonna say, right? Find a key to the wine cellar, yeah. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go to the upstairs door and try to find the key up there. Hopefully we will find it there. I mean, it's the only other place that we actually can go. Okay, so I shouldn't need the lantern. Or maybe I will. I don't like them noises. I really don't. Not a noise.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. Not in this one. Let's see in this one. Nope, nothing. And who is singing? Do you guys hear that? Like, or I'm going crazy. Okay, and this one I'm gonna need light. Okay, another tinderbox. Not in here. Is there, can I open this so I don't have to use the lantern? No? Okay. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at a Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerge. Okay, no other things. Okay.
To finish this little overview of our tools, I must mention the Material Editor, available both standalone and built into the other editors. The program itself is very simple to use. You have some material types defined by the engine, and you can throw in textures to be used for diffuse, normal maps, height maps, as well as some variables to control specific parameters for a material type. When I was writing it, I could just stare while the preview model rotated around itself and the parallax mapping effect was on when testing, just for fun.
Okay, what about this one? Fun with furniture.
Another piece of the toolset is the model editor, used to create the entities you are interacting with while playing. Basically, we take a model and set up some parameters like physical bodies, joints, and user-defined variables. We can also attach sub-entities to them, like lights, particle systems. When an entity is finally set up, it is ready to be placed in a level using the level editor. Examples of entities here are doors, lamps, most furniture, critters.
I don't really like the creature part. And I don't really like the singing somebody's doing in the background. Can you turn the light over here? Okay, study. What the fuck is that? Okay, nothing again. Just close, thank you. Okay, there's a note over there. Let's see if in this box there's anything. Tinderbox. Yes.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, sad, I guess. Well, yeah.
This level was changed a lot, and I think it's one of the most tweaked levels that we got. Not only was it part of the big archives level that we had to split up, but it was also hard to get it engaging enough. The problem here is that we don't have any sort of fun mechanic that we rely on to make the game engaging. Instead, we rely on story, atmosphere, and environments. This is true for many other levels and the game as a whole, but these were kind of the one of the larger levels that we made, and also one that didn't have much puzzles and such. So when testing it, we quickly get bored with it, and we wanted to add more spooky events to spice it up. But then later on, testing proved that these events weren't that necessary, and we also felt that they were a bit lame and not fitting, so we decided to remove them. Then the back part of the level, we wanted to make that a more linear experience, with the current player getting trapped and all, forcing the player to solve the destroy wall and find secret door puzzles. Previously, testers often missed that they can solve these problems. The level is now very different from the early designs.
Yeah, so far we haven't had some real spooks. I got spooked because I got turned over. But that wasn't really like a, what's this, old tones. It really wasn't like something scary. It's just that I got spooked. Oh no. Turn on. And now there's a piano. Okay, oil and a tinderbox. Okay, thank you. Can I turn this on? Oh. Well, no, because there's no wood. Okay. Where did my lamp go out? Okay, it still has oil. Can I open this? No. Really not in here, okay. What about... Oh, no, okay. Local history. And there is lighting in here, I shouldn't need the lamp no more. Okay. Okay, so this takes me where I started. Okay. So I really hope that nothing strange happens here. Actually some pretty good. Can I just jump off the window? No, I can't open it. No. I'm guessing I need to go in here. Okay, that is blood. So who was playing the piano before? Here's the piano. Can't I play it? No? Not even a little bit? Writing from the beginning.
When I started writing, I had only outlined the framework for the story and the first few levels in the game design document. So I ended up finalizing a lot of material for the first levels, and then when those were done, we planned out the last 2/3 or so. This had a funny effect since I had to not only cater to the story, but to stay true to the stuff I've written for the first levels. Usually you can go
So
back
just
and
pretty
forth
much explain
when
what
writing
he
and change things. But
did,
if
the
you
writing
have
and all
already
that.
recorded voices, you really shouldn't because of the costs. So the first text really shaped the rest of the material in an interesting way, and made them matter in a way I hadn't thought about. I really like how this thickens the story elements, as I am able to jump back and keep using and reinforcing certain concepts. Agrippa is of course the most extreme effect of this method, which grew from a small reference to becoming one of the most important characters in the game.
Wait. Don't get close to the floor, get the the lamp!
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay, then let's go to the enchanting light.
For me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Somebody's touching the playing the piano again. There's nobody there.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Well, I'm guessing they didn't work a lot in it if it still pretty much fall apart. Ooh, 2 tinder boxes. Yes. Okay, I have 14 so far. I'm guessing I'm still gonna need way more. Whoop. Okay. So I haven't found a key just yet. Am I missing something? What's that? Friable but not breakable by hand. What if I throw something? Like this? Okay. Right.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, so I have something else written in the mementos. There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. I'm guessing a book. Like you? Okay, if it stops, you failed. That's what he said. That's not it. Which other book can I pull? Oh. Can you just pull it? Okay, now I'm guessing one of them stopped for a second because I took too long. And there's a note in here. Oh, this one's already broken. Okay. Altstad and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstad. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor. Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversation since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motives that keep repairing. Okay. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. Okay. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, rotted by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently throughout the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Me no likey. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Okay, two more. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I do not know how that is supposed to be spelled. Okay. The well-known erudite visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the story reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived throughout the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, just pretty much just some tales or records of story or something like that. Okay, so I came through there. Haven't seen this place just yet. Let's check out if there's anything of... Oh, the key. Is this the key to the wine cellar? Yes. Oh, yeah, shit. What the... No. Don't mess with me like... Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. One day I'm gonna die from a heart attack, I swear. Just joking, I hope I don't. Not a note. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the first and killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail of Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Which is, I'm guessing, it never got handled. I don't like that, because I'm going there. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. That's a little bit cold-hearted, don't you think? Anyway, maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. I don't like that guy. He sounds cold-hearted. There's nothing in here. There's still somebody singing, so I'm guessing everything is good. So this was one of the closed doors. Studio. Okay, this one was the one that wasn't gonna budge. Nope, fuck you. Wait, so I have to go through there? Do I really have to? Okay, it's starting to get pretty spooky. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, I said. No, you know what? I'm gonna just go through the door and that would be it. Yeah, just enter, please. Just enter. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like I don't like that shit. What? Wait! What? Okay, so I'm guessing I cannot go through there no more. Okay, there wasn't a lot of spooks, but I think I'm just gonna leave it right here and right now. For the next episode, we're gonna continue this. And it ran out of oil. Perfect timing. I do not know exactly when I'm gonna start, like, keep on going the series. Probably in a couple of days. What day is it? It's Sunday. Maybe by Wednesday, I'll try and have the next episode by Wednesday so that you can keep on watching it if you guys like. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this first episode of Amnesia right here, right now. I hope that you guys so far enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep trying to make episodes. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make another one for Wednesday so that you guys can go and watch it. Probably gonna be around... It might be uploaded by 5 to 7 p.m. But yeah, you guys notice. Just thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed so far what you've seen in this episode right here. And consider, if you like the video, consider subscribing and liking the video and hit the bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload another video. Thank you guys, and I hope that